Hello, and look at this beautiful, eye-popping, um, you know, super well-designed presentation that I have here, right? And you might think to yourselves, well, this is, super difficult. Like, how would I design such a thing, right? But actually, it's incredibly easy, and I will show you how to use a fun and cool little tool in Microsoft Word called Microsoft Sway that will help you to access this type of technology, right? So all you have to do is if you just go down to one of your Word documents, right? So all of you have a Word document, and all of your Word documents have some type of image in them at this point, right? Now, just as a quick note, you may want to turn off your track changes view. So toggle to the view where the changes are not showing so that you get the best result possible, right? But so this was a Word document that I did in a grad class. It was a text mining class, and we were using Harry Potter as our text mining source. And so we have lots of cool data visualizations in here that are sort of living alongside text. And all you have to do to transform something into a Microsoft Sway is you go up to File up here, and then you click on this button right here, Transform, and then it will open up this Transform to Web Page option over here on the side, and it will show you all of these different templates that you can place something into, right? So I'm just going to go with the first one, and then you click on Transform, right? And what's cool is it'll show you how it will look on mobile and also how it will look on web. For the purposes of this, it does take a minute sometimes to transform it. So I already have it pulled up and pre-transformed. So I'm just going to pop into that. And I didn't do anything to this. This is just how it looks once it is transformed, right? So it creates this kind of scrolling web page that I want all of you to sort of experiment with and play around with. Now, you'll note a few things here. This is why it's sort of important to be mindful of where you're placing your images and also the different headers and titles that you're using. Right, so these are just headers that I put in, and then the program automatically understands that I'm using that sort of as a delimiter, right, to sort of section off different sections of my of my presentation here, right? So then it just automatically kind of places things in. Now, if you want to share this, there's a share button right up here. You can copy this link. Just make sure that you have it set to anyone with a link or those in your organization if you're just sharing it with me. And then this will allow you to share it very seamlessly and post it to Blackboard, right, wherever you need to put it. Now, if you notice that there's some things in here that you don't like, right, like maybe I don't like that these things are all kind of, clobbered together here, you can go to your edit page, right, and then you just click on edit. And it opens up these kind of portals for you, these cards, right? And if you click on the individual cards, you can change the focus of things. So I can make the emphasis of this picture much bigger. I can change the focus points, and then it will give you little kind of samples here and show you what to do. I can, if you click on it, I can delete full blocks. I can switch them to headers. I can put bullet points. Now, at first, this edit pane can be a little bit overwhelming, but I would recommend just diving in, and testing things out, changing things, and then clicking on play and seeing what happens. Another option that you have is you can go to design and you can try out different styles right over here. I personally like it better when it's in vertical, but you can change it to horizontal, right, so that you get more of a scrolling effect. And then you can also switch it to just slides, right, so that it's more of like a traditional PowerPoint presentation. So give it a shot, right? Play around in Microsoft Sway with your Word documents and just see what kind of cool and interesting stuff you can create. All right. If you have any questions, just reach out to me.